guys, Parm at Car Audio, and welcome back to the channel. Now, if you are new to the channel or if you have just stumbled across us, please make sure you subscribe because I wouldn't want you to miss out on some awesome content. Sun's out, that means one thing, the drop top is also out. That's correct, and this week it's getting bagged. So let's head over to the workshop and see what's going on. Oh, you know what? I forgot to mention one thing that I forgot to do when we bought the R129 was do a vehicle history check. Not that I needed to do one because it came from a trusted source, but I've just done one anyway for my own peace of mind, and the car has come out as squeaky clean. If you're in the market for a used car, whether it's from a private seller or a used car dealership, we would highly recommend that you carry out a car vertical history check before you purchase the vehicle. Now, what will a car vertical history check do for you? It's going to let you know of any mileage discrepancies. It's also going to tell you whether the car's been stolen or previously been stolen recovered. It's also going to let you know if there's any outstanding finance on the car, but the most important thing is it's going to let you know if it's ever been written off by an insurance company, and in most cases, images can be provided of the damage. The Car Vertical app will also work in over 20 countries. So before you buy any used vehicle, make sure you carry out a Car Vertical check because it may save you buying a lemon. And at the checkout, make sure you use the code CAS. You will get a 20% discount on your vehicle check. No need for these now. There's the SL, it's already up on the ramp. The guys have already started stripping out the old suspension. Now, if you did watch the previous video to this one, I just basically went through what the little niggles were with the car that we're also sorting out as well. The bonnet's already been resprayed. On our SL, we're doing something a little bit different. We've ordered rear arms and a front arm kit from our good friends over in Canada, Commonwealth Chassis. And let me just show you basically what's going to be going on. We've got the mounting cups for the bags. These look like they're going to be for the rear. These look like they're going to be for the front. Now, on the rear of this car, we're doing away with the OEM bottom arms, and we've been sent these from Commonwealth Chassis, so we're having complete new rear arms on the back. And also we've got these brackets to mount on the front arms, which will allow the bag to sit flat. And we're going to be using 4 airlift mini bellows along with airlift 3P management on this one. This week as well, we're going to be rolling the arches on the car to try and fit these lovely looking wheels. Once the air suspension is functioning, we can then bolt the centers of the wheels to the car and work out what size barrels and what size lips we need. I think I'm going to go pretty leery on the fitment on this one, and yeah, try and get the biggest lips that we possibly can on these. The centers have been supplied by our good friends over at SRR Hardware, and they will also be supplying the lips and barrels that we're going to be using as well. So we'll let them know what we need by the end of this week. Other than that, let's see how this installation goes, man. Super gassed, man. Look, the sun's out. Get the top down and go cruising, man. So yeah, but yeah, so if you carry on watching, we'll just show you some of the installation process and hopefully show you the end result as well. So I'll catch you boys and girls in a bit. Aman, what are you saying with these arches, bro?
Am I listening to you, or am I just doing what I want?
Well, it's either Raj fitment, which ain't gonna cut it.
Nah.
It's my fitment, which you ain't gonna be happy with, or it's your fitment, which is gonna look totally
Nah, allow it.
Whatever you decide to do, on drive height, I just don't want it to look stupid.
It depends what you deem as drive height.
Being a slightly older car, components can be quite tricky to remove on these, but the rear arms came off quite easily and the new ones have now installed, and yeah, it's all looking good. Now, for anyone that's tried to bag or has bagged any kind of Merc, they are probably one of the more difficult vehicles to bag because they run a separate shock and a separate spring front and rear. Now, this particularly causes a lot of problems on the front because it's hard to get the right bag without it rubbing either on the turret or on the shocks. On this vehicle, I've gone for TA Technic shocks because they are about 1.5 inches shorter than the stock shocks, and also we're going to be adding camber adjustable top mounts to the front. Right, quick update on the R129. Right, okay, front shocks and bags are in. Yeah, rear bags and shocks are in, so it just looks like the air lines need to be run. The wiring for the management's already done as well, so that'll be mounted up. I reckon by the end of play today, we should have this car going up and down, really. Mr. Oman, what's going on?
Buttoning up the rears.
Yep.
Like you said, just need to run the lines.
Yep.
And then kind of see what the car does.
Perfect.
Height-wise, yeah, it's going to drop quite low.
Is it?
It should tuck 17s if you had 17s on it. Yeah,
so the 18s are going to be right up there, mate.
It'll be the tub, which is going to be your limiting factor.
Are you serious? Do you think we've possibly gone a bit too low? All the components for the air suspension are going to go in the spare wheel well, which normally consists of obviously a tank, a compressor and a manifold. Now, the only issue with this particular vehicle is that Mercedes have mounted all the hydraulic components in the wheel well, and they control the hydraulic system for the opening and closing of the roof. So we're going to have to work around that, but our lovely engineer Aman here is going to get it all done, and yeah, we're going to fit everything in the boot, so I still have full use of the complete boot. Today we're going to be measuring up barrel sizes and lip sizes, so before we do that we're just getting rid of the lip on the arches so we can go maximum width. So yeah, exciting times. When building three-piece split rims, there's 3 ways of doing them. You can do face mount, sandwich mount, or you can do reverse mount. In this case, we're going to go reverse mount. I think this is going to look pretty cool because the center of the wheel will sit approximately 10 mil further back, giving us an illusion that the lips are actually bigger than they really are. Okay, stick to your 7-inch barrels all round. Tell him have those ready. Take 8 dishes off him. We'll mock them up. Just put 3 bolts in each wheel. 4. Just mock them up and let's see how it sits. The R129 is now fully bagged, it's been fully calibrated, so let's take it out on a test drive and see how it performs. Oh, well, that test drive went exceptionally well. The SL is now fully bagged. It's on airlift 3P management. We're using airlift mini bellows all the way around with the Commonwealth chassis rear arms and the front bag mounts as well. and I've coupled it up with TA Technic shock absorbers because they are approximately 1.5 inches shorter than the stock one, so it allows the car to go even lower. And I've also added the camber adjustable top mount so we can get that fitment dialed in when the wheels go on. Super happy with that. Can you guys see where we've mounted the airlift controller in the car anywhere? Not in there, not in there. Listen, my workshop guys are too sick. Check this out. There's normally the OEM cassette holder, but listen, no one uses cassettes anymore. Airlift controller mounted in there, very nicely finished off. Mate, this looks absolutely brilliant. I'm super gassed about that. That's probably my favorite part of the install, to be honest with you. And then when I'm not in the car, just whoop, close it. Happy days. Listen guys, make sure you like, share and subscribe. More importantly, hit the bell icon, because when the next episode of this car comes out, we're going to be giving it a full machine polish. We're also going to be building and putting the wheels on it, and we should be able to show you the car in its full glory. Also, one other thing, it's got a lovely up-to-date Pioneer flip-out stereo in there, but the audio doesn't sound too great, so we will be also doing an audio upgrade in this car. So listen, stay tuned, but for now, I'm gonna go for another drive because this is just brilliant and the weather's really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna go for another drive and I'll catch you lot on the next episode. Bye for now.